Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. First of all, I would like to say thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to stand here to present on the second Borobudur International Symposium 2020. And today, I'm going to present about the implementation of the role of higher education in the vocational sector in the penta helix models. Introduction. The application of the pentahelix models in education, especially vocational education, has not been studied much. Why? Because the vocational field, especially those related to the creative economy, which is a priority for vocational education in Indonesia, especially in East Kalimantan, needs to be studied more deeply. Therefore, this research will study about the pentahelix models in the product design department of Samarinda State Polytechnic as a vocational education in the economy field. The product design study program is one of the study programs in Samarinda State Polytechnic since its establishment for nearly 20 years. It has had dynamic organizational collaborative relationship with the industry, government, media, and communities have been established in recent times. The policy strategy used in recent years is a combination of both offensive and aggressive types. This is done considering that this study program is the only study program in the field of vocational product design that has a state status in the Eastern Indonesia region. The research problem. The problem of this research is how the implementation of the concept of the pentahelix innovation model in the vocational academic elements of case studies in the product design study program. And for the research objective, the purpose of this study is to analyze the extent of the pentahelix innovation models to applied in the product design study program, especially in the synergy with the industry, the government, mass media, and the community in the creative economy of product design. And for the method, this research method used in this research is the snowball technique. This technique is a multi-stage technique based on the analogy of a snowball, which starts with a small snowball and then gradually enlarge due to the addition of snow when rolled in the snow, according to 2019. Or in other words, this technique determines the initial informant correctly. This initial informant is the head of the product design study program. Furthermore, the information and data from this informant will roll over to other informants who are appointed with until sufficient data is obtained. And for finding and discussion. So the pentahelix models in vocational education program consists of the academia or vocational in this case and the community, mass media, industries, and the government. And these five elements are connected to each other and they cannot be separated. The product design study program is an initiator in the synergy of these five elements. As an initiator in higher education, this is the foundation for developing a synergy model for universities in vocational field. So, industry is the user of the university graduates and this the first partner in these pentahelix models. Industry connects as partners in designing curriculum so that they can take advantage of the graduates of the product design study program according to their needs. And the next is the government as the regulator of every step taken by the product design study programs and industry in the field of education. Mass media. So in principle helps in promoting all the activities carried out by academia, industry, and the government in the field of vocational education. With the mass media, information on all activities carried out will be more quickly accepted by the environment or community. And what about the community? It also plays a role in activities related to problems that occur in society and the environment in an activity. And the next is the identification and also the implementation of vocational education on pentahelix models. The first is vocational education. Vocational education has different characteristics from the university. Although they are the same, namely academics, these two universities have differences. The real difference is in terms of lectures, where vocational education is 80% of education is practice and 20% is the theory. The product design study program focuses more on practical application in the designs of industrial products as a support for industries and the creative economy, especially in East Kalimantan region. And the second is the industry. Industrial cooperation and the product design study program are evidence in the implementation of student field practice places, industrial visits, and training venue for staff to improve and harmonize what is taught on campus according to industry needs. Meanwhile, from the industrial side, they accept graduates from university and receive ideas or solutions to problems faced by the industry that can be solved on campus by researchers. And the third is the government. As I said before, the government as a regulator in the pentahelix elements is tasked with producing regulation and monitoring the implementation of this regulation as an activity of region or country. The perceived role of the government in the product design study program is related to the regulation on higher education. So it regarding the tertiary institutions such as the minimum education for lecturers are S2 or master degree, nomenclature management, as well as several rules in campus activities that affect the space for this department. And the fourth is the mass media. The mass media helps promote all the activities that are in college. The impact of this activity is increasing number of students and introducing the product design study program to other elements at pentahelix model. The fifth is the community. The community contribution and the product design study programs here are together to produce activities that can help the community solve problems through activities with the students. Here, the pentahelix in vocational education. And this is for the references. Thank you very much for your kind attention, and we will welcome for questions, comment, and suggestion. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.